Hi guys, I'm Jessie of Crochet by Jessie and welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing day 4 of my 6-day star blanket challenge, where I see how much of a 6-day star blanket I can actually get done in 6 days. Here is how the blanket was looking after 3 days. I have not touched this blanket in weeks. So I've been ill for the last few weeks, and when I tell you that the thought of crochet was genuinely making my brain hurt, you know I'm ill when I can't crochet. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into this project after so long, because after this video is done there's only going to be 2 more days, and then hopefully by that point I should have a full blanket, but we shall see. I'm still using my 6mm crochet hook, and I have about this much yarn left of the skein that I was working with in the last video. I've got another one with me because I know that I am definitely going to start another skein in this video, but we'll have to see how much I can get done, especially because I'm still a little bit slow with my crochet at the moment because I'm still getting better. If you guys happen to follow me on TikTok, you would have seen that my platform has basically been taken over by 6-day star blankets at the moment. I decided to make a few for Christmas and I've just been creating a small army. So if you want to see some of the different colorways that I have been making, then definitely do check my TikTok page out. I've started doing 6-day star blankets in about February time of this year, and I've already accumulated quite a little gallery of them. So yeah, definitely check them out, because some of the ones that I've just recently finished are getting quite high up on the list of personal favourite colour combinations. I would say that my favourite 6-day star blanket is one that is going to be a Christmas present, so I am going to have to part ways with it, which is a shame, but I definitely want to recreate something like this fairly soon. It isn't a scrap yarn 6-day star blanket, but it's kind of like a leftovers of projects, so I've got enough yarn to do a few rounds with the colour, but it's not like it was a particularly cohesive one that I was thinking, oh okay, I've chosen all these colours in advance to go together. However, you'd actually probably think that they were intentionally put together, because I think that they've turned out really, really nice. Here is my first update, guys. So that took forever, but I've just finished my first round. It's adding to it, but I can tell today is just like a slow crochet day for some reason. I have this much left, which is definitely, well, I'd be surprised if it lasts more than the next round. The next round should be quicker, touch wood, because it's just a round of single crochet, so I can't imagine it's going to take much longer than this one. Like, I know I'm doing more stitches, but still, like, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, we'll see how much more I can get done, because genuinely that took me over 40 minutes. That was crazy. And I thought I was actually crocheting fairly quickly, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see if I speed up. But yeah, that's made me laugh a little bit, because I genuinely thought I was going really quick, and then I looked at the time and I was like, oh, okay, maybe not. So time to work on my second round for this video, which is single crochet. You guys are going to laugh at me, but I'd actually filmed myself crocheting for a good while, and I was so ready to include that into today's video and thinking, oh yeah, that'll be awesome. And we got to the editing stage, we got the clip up, and you can see me in the clip, you can see my hands, but what can you not see? My actual blanket that I'm crocheting. So as you can imagine, that video wasn't really going to be too useful for this. So yeah, I had to get rid of that, but thankfully I filmed quite a lot of first person perspective crocheting, and I just really enjoy the setup because I feel like you can see the whole of the blanket so nicely in videos like this. And I mean, I've sped it up loads because I wish I could crochet this quick. I think we all wish we could crochet this quick, but unfortunately that's not quite reality. I will say though, I feel like this is how fast my brain thinks I'm crocheting whilst I am, and then the reality of like how little progress I have made, God, for like 20 minutes of crochet. It's so funny because you think, oh no, I've done so much crochet, and then you just look at how much progress you've made and you're like,
have I really? And I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately, and I need to get my crochet speed and everything back, because yeah, I just have not been as efficient a crocheter as I usually am, and I've really noticed it, which I think it's funny because you kind of get used to your own crochet tempo in a way, don't you? So when you're not at that speed anymore, you really notice it a lot yourself personally, and I find that's quite cool because it just shows how much you know yourself and your body and your crochet. So when something's up and you're not working to your full capacity, you can kind of pick it up fairly quickly that that's the case. But oh well, that cannot be helped. I'm just hoping that by the time I get to day 5 of this project that I will be a little bit speedier with my crochet again, just because I'm getting very frustrated that it's not working up quite as quick as it usually does. So it's making me think that maybe my blanket won't be quite as big as I'm hoping it will be by the end of day 6. But honestly, if it's still not large enough, I can just continue after. The purpose of this challenge is just to see how large I can get this blanket in 6 days. That does not mean by any means that I'm not going to continue to work on the project, because I still have so much of this yarn left over anyway, so it would be a total waste not to continue and to make an absolute monster blanket, even though I know I definitely won't get to that by the end of day 6.
Okay guys, I have finished my second round, and even then that took ages, so I think I'm gonna get my third round done, and that might just be it, because yeah, I genuinely feel like I'm crocheting really slow today. But this is how it's looking. I'm really happy with it. I feel like it really is starting to grow. So although the rounds are taking absolutely forever to do, you are seeing a difference in the size of the blanket. So, and it makes sense because like that is obviously how it would be. But just saying, oh, I've only done 2 rounds, it makes me feel like I'm being really slow, but I know I'm not. So it's just one of those things. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it is looking, and I think I'm just going to start my 3rd round, try and finish it, but I doubt I will be starting a 4th round today.
I'm starting the pattern repeat, which is probably my favourite section on the 6-Day Star blanket. This is the granny stitch where you have the 3 double crochets together, and I don't know why, but I feel like mentally it feels like it works up quicker, even though that probably isn't the case. And I really like the texture that it creates in the 6-Day Star blanket, so whenever I get to this round and then the same matching round after, I kind of have like a little mini celebration in my head, because those are the rounds that I really do enjoy doing the most. Because the single crochet, yeah, it works up quicker, but I don't feel like I'm actually adding a lot to the blanket at the time, whereas with these rounds I feel like I'm really making a difference and I'm enjoying it whilst I'm doing it.
It has been 2 hours, guys, and I didn't finish my 3rd round, so I feel like I've done about half of it. And it looks really good, it looks great, but it took me way longer than I thought I would. So this is how big the blanket is looking so far. It's looking great, but I'm actually really gutted because I thought I was gonna get a round done, but I'm sticking to my time frame. I'm not doing more rounds than I said I would. I'm not going over the time that I said I would. So this is what I've done for today. I mean, I've definitely made the blanket bigger, but not by as much. Maybe it's because I'm still getting over my bug, I'm just not as quick crocheting, or maybe I'm just finding myself a little bit more distracted. But yeah, this is it for today. We have only got 2 days left of the 6-Day Star Blanket Challenge after today, so we're getting really close to the finish line, and I'm really curious just to see how big a 6-Day Star Blanket I can make during the time. So if you guys want to see the final product and the final reveal, then do stick around for day 5 and day 6, which will be the final reveal. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do subscribe to my channel, as well as pressing the bell to be notified when my next video is up.